boys and girls. Today I'm going to draw Brian, who's the invisible boy and the main character of the book by Trudy, Ludwig, and illustrated by Patricia, Barton. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you know where his head is going to end at the top of his head, and then bring your finger down and figure out where you'd like for his feet to be. You're going to draw with a pencil, top of his head, and then where his feet will be. You're going to leave some room all around. On this camera now, I'll just show you. See, it's left some room at the top and at the bottom, but I'm just centering this so you could see it well. And also leave room on the sides. And one halfway between the top and the bottom, you're going to make a mark. And then halfway between these two marks, you're going to make a mark. And halfway between these, you make a mark. So you're making 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you want to do is you want to begin by drawing in his head lightly. He has a pretty big head, and it's going to go down to past this first mark. So you can just make a curved line, and then 2 straight lines, and a chin that's like a curve, but it's a very gentle curve, small amount of curve, just like that. Then halfway between the top of his head and the bottom of his chin, you just want to make a curved line, just like that. And then halfway between there and there, this is his eye line, the level of his eyes, down past the top of his head. Then you're going to draw where his nose would go and his mouth would go. Next thing you do is you put in his little thin neck and his shoulders that are kind of rounded down. And his head is quite a bit bigger than his body, you'll see. Then you're going to put in lines for where his t-shirt ends, and bring in some lines for a t-shirt, and just kind of make it loose fitting. You're going to draw 2 lines for where his arms are, and you could just have his arms just straight down. And 2 rectangles at angles for his hands. And then you want to just put in his baggy shorts. And then his 2 legs coming out from there. Then put 2 ovals for his feet. And maybe put a little neckline there. Show where his eyes are. So you're sketching all this in lightly with the pencil. Now you're going to go over it with the marker, and what you do, you add a little hair, gently, like that, and bring his hair down. Put in his ears. I'm going to put 2 ovals for ears, just little ovals, very small. Put dots for his eyes, where you indicated it. A little teeny rounded, kind of a U shape for the nose. And then a little bit of a pouty mouth. He's not really that happy, right? Because he's feeling invisible. And you're going to draw in his chin, like so. And his glasses, which is 2 circles around his eyes. And then a curved line for over his nose, and then bring 2 lines that just tuck in over his ears. And you're going to bring down 2 lines that come in for his neck, and a scoop for his shirt, and his rounded shoulders, then his t-shirt, And now, instead of this just being lines, you want to double your line. You want to come down about halfway and then just tilt it in a little bit because it shows that his arms are bent. Put his thumbs that always face into the body. And now, just curve some lines to show his hands. So he has 4 fingers. What I always do is the pinkies are the shortest one on the sides, and these fingers are longer, of course. And you just want to put in his shorts. Which are pretty baggy. And then put those thin lines for his legs, 2 lines together. And you want to add a little sock. And then a sneaker, what you do is you just bring straight lines down, then an angled line that comes out towards you. Make it shaped a little bit like a sneaker. Now the front pops up a little bit and make some X's for the laces. And voila, he has his sneakers on. Now you could put a horizon line around where his waist is. And now it's up to you to add in the background however you like. You could really decide on that. And that's pretty much it. That's him. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Take care.